This just in. Another earthquake shakes the world as hundreds are left stranded, struggling to pull
The
up
world is
out of wreckage.
cracking out as soul is listening. How can we present ourselves as peacekeepers if we cannot keep the peace among each other?
Well, let me get this straight. Congress is finally getting along?
That's right. We started passing legislation that just benefits both sides of the aisle.
Really? What was the change?
We started getting down to brass tacks, stopped sitting around at recess, and actually started passing laws that benefited everybody.
And in your hometowns?
Oh, see, that's the best part. It's so easy to communicate between there and Washington that never really have to worry about flying.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've been discussing the uptake in legislation that's been sent over to the president.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Communication. That's all it is. It's simple. The more we communicate, the more we listen, the more we learn. Alright, so let's do it again from the top.
Namaste, ni hao, bonjour, konnichiwa, ciao, hola.
Every day I get a kid who comes up to me and says, I want to be a translator. And when I teach these kids, you know, what it's like to respect one another in this country, it's very heartwarming to me. You know, it makes me understand that once we get to respect each other in this country, it becomes a heartwarming experience, and that right there is a dream, the American dream, and I love that. That's great.
Watch this.
Let's go!
Simple, you know?
I'm not a big protester or anything. Neither of us are. It's about action, you know? And sure, it's not anything big, but it makes me feel good. Yeah.
Demonstrations across college campuses have aided in the lowest pollution and littering rates in decades.
We can't change the climate all at once, but we can try to pick up after ourselves. It's simple humanity. That's what it is.
Breaking news from Supreme Court today. U.S. Department of Agriculture just won out on regulation over the food industry. The Department of Agriculture has stated that this tremendous feat would not have been possible without the efforts put forward by the recent trend of teens across the globe speaking out online about their personal struggles with coping with such problems as obesity, bulimia, and binge eating disorder.
It's just incredible, you know? Seeing all these corporations get started with the same thing they've been giving us all these years. And I'm telling you, the White House, it's next.
As of today, all corporate donations towards political elections on any level are illegal in reaction to imbalanced persuasion of political power favoring corporate entities over the citizens.
Wall Street reacts in protest over the ruling of Citizens United and threatened leaving the country, risking thousands upon millions of jobs. The scare has reached as far as the Capitol today as Congress begins drafting an amendment to the Supreme Court's ruling.
I do solemnly swear that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
For the first
So help
time
me
in
God.
America's known history, an independent president has been sworn in.
And I stand before you today to remind us of our nation's present and future, and that we are Americans, and what Americans do best